How's everybody doing? I'm good. Thanks for joining me. And I haven't been out vlogging like I normally would be because unfortunately I twisted my left ankle. Kind of a mild sprain, if you will. So I've kind of been taking it easy a little bit. But I'll be back out there. So I thought, and I'm healing just fine. It's just the swelling's gone down. I stepped on some piping or something outside in the dark during all the construction that's been going on here. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about my YouTube life up to this point. It hasn't been a very long one, but it's been enjoyable. I'm enjoying the journey, and I want to keep it that way. I don't consider myself a professional, don't want to be, because then I think I may end up losing the enjoyment factor of it. So that being said, I've recently gone over 500 subscribers. Woo! I don't know. With all the big channels out there, I feel like a small little minnow fish in an ocean when you really get down to it and think about it. But a lot of people do make a video about their success with YouTube and with regards to how many subscribers that they've achieved. I've seen videos, people celebrating 100, 200, 300, 500, of course 1,000, and so on and so forth. So I'm not here really to do that, but while I'm here, I guess I will give a shout out to all my subscribers and the folks that have taken a look at my material, like it or not. And I want to say I appreciate that. You gotta hit 500 before you can get to 1,000, and 1,000 before you get to 10,000, and so on and so forth. So that's all good. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how I feel that I've gotten there, and pretty much I've done everything on my own. I've watched a lot of online tutorials from so-called YouTube experts, and I really never followed anyone's singular advice. What I did was I watched many, and I would extract from each supposed expert that one thing that was common with all of them. And then I'd go watch another 6 to 8 different so-called experts, if you will, and did the same thing. I would listen to what each one of them had to say, and they all have different opinions and ways of going about it. But I would, again, take from each one of them, from that series that I would watch, that one item that I thought was commonplace with all of them, and kind of put that in my hip pocket and see if that did any good for me. I can't say that it has or that it hasn't. The one thing that I've done pretty consistently was just point the camera and put it on record. That's it. And let things fall where they may. I'm not a great editor. I really don't want to be. Again, I don't want to be some big professional YouTuber or anything like that. I want people to see me for who I am and to experience life the way how you see it through my eyes. Pretty simple. So I kind of want to keep it that way. So I do appreciate everyone who's tuned into me thus far and have stayed with me and given me an opportunity to reach this very small milestone, I guess, because I just don't think that much of it. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll get a little bit more serious about a few aspects with it. I don't have fancy equipment. I could buy it, no problem, because I wanted to first grow my channel and learn about it, about YouTubing, before I did any serious investing or changed gears and decide to get a little bit more serious about it. I don't know about those things, so I really don't think about them right now. When the day comes where I hit the numbers that are worthy of getting serious about it, I'll address it then. Until then, I'm just going to continue to have fun and do the things that I do, and hope that you all enjoy the material that I'm bringing to you. So that being said, now I know there's many people out there who start up a channel and they've got 12, 1,300 subscribers virtually overnight. We're talking a week, 2 weeks, a month. Unreal. And that's cool. I mean, and I've read about different ways on how a person can achieve that. That's not how I want to approach it, and that's not how I've been approaching it. I figure my numbers will come as they come, and I'm just gonna keep doing the things that I do to make me happy. So I don't want to be pressured. That's one thing, and I want to be come across as being more realistic, an everyday guy, doing, you know, the things that you all expect me to do. All that fancy editing and this and that, that's all cool. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not putting nobody down for that. It's just not my style. So as far as racing out to 1,000 subscribers, and to me none of that matters until you get the WH, the watch hours. So I'm taking my time because I find I'm actually learning from my mistakes, from others' mistakes, and others' successes. So when I do get there to where the numbers are important and mean something, I'll have some value understanding what it took to get there instead of just being an overnight sensation, because I still want, when I get there, I still want to be able to provide and dish out some worthwhile content. Because you can get to 1,000 subscribers, you know, in a week, 2 weeks, like some of these people do, and you're dead in the water. You have no content, no energy, there's nothing exciting going on. Somehow they got there, and I'm not going to go into the hows or whys, but they got there, and good for them. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So I do want to take this opportunity, though, to also say that going forward, because I've gotten this far, now is the time that I wanted to start recognizing some channels and doing some, what do you call them, shout outs for some people out there that I think are worthwhile, worth watching. For me they are. For you they might not be. But I invite all of you to at least go visit some of these channels just once, see if you like what's going on in their life, and then you can decide for yourself. I thought about this for a while, and I said to myself, why not? This can't be too bad. So I'm gonna put up some screenshots at the end of this video. You can see them, but I'm just gonna quickly mention them. And I have over 500 subscribers, and I wish I could mention them all, because I mean there's a couple, you know, there's a handful. I'm not gonna lie that we're not really in touch, or you know, they're a subscriber, but all they do is LS. So I don't go and replay somebody's 2-hour LS or 3-hour LS. I'm not going to do that. I'm looking for content, I think pretty much like anyone else does. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mention a good handful here today, and then going forward on every one of my future videos, I'm going to mention, you know, a couple, 3, 4, 5, whatever, right in there, based on category. Based on their niche, is from the best that I can derive it to be. So anyway, that's what's going on today, and I really appreciate you all sitting in and watching this. So the first group of people I want to talk about has to do with plants. Now, why did I pick that? I could have picked cooking channels, I could have picked travel channels, I could have picked beer drinking channels. Beer drinking channels? Okay, well, whatever. So anyway, this first group I want to talk about, and again, there's many other subscribers that fall into these categories that I'm going to mention. I only picked these people first because I've spent more time with them, probably, and I'm getting to know a lot of the rest of you slowly, gradually. It's not so much a matter of tit for tat. Oh, I'll watch your video if you watch mine. Of course, that's how we all start out, but I spend a lot of time watching videos, and I spend a lot of time jumping around and moving in through different people's live streams because I want to get to know people, and I'm trying to build my base foundation. And there's a lot of people that I've latched onto that I think, you know, I'm never afraid, never worried about going and watching their video. Some more part of my success, I think, I watch videos to the end. I don't care if it's a 3-minute video, a 10-minute video, or a 25-minute video. Am I watching every waning second or moment? No, but I can hear it, if I'm moving about in the kitchen, making myself a cup of coffee, getting a beer out of the refrigerator, you know, whatever, doing dishes, you know, I take my turn. I don't make my wife do all that, things like that. So I watch everybody's video to the end. I'm gonna be honest and say probably out of all the videos I've watched, which is so many, I probably cut short maybe 5. That's it, 5. And I probably had at least half to 3/4 or 2/3, whatever you want to call it, done. And I had to leave. Something came up. I got a phone call. Whatever. Something happened. I ran out of beer. I mean, you know, life events happen. So I watch everybody's video. I really do. I think that's key. I think that's very important. If you're going to play it, play it. And I leave worthwhile comments. I don't just say nice vid, thanks, good job, whatever. I look for something in everyone's video and try to pinpoint that and reference that and let them know I saw that in their video. And I think that's very important. And I like getting that too. And we don't always get it all the time, but to me that's an important part of developmental relationships within the YouTube community. And again, I'm not even a professional. This is just what I've observed since I started. So anyway, I want to talk to you about some plant people. And again, there's more of you out there. I'm going to get around to you. Trust me. Hang in there. And one more time, I'm asking that all of you go visit some of these people and just take a look at them. I wouldn't throw these people at you if I didn't think they were worthwhile tuning in at least one time. So when it comes to watching videos about plants, there's a gal called Just Myra. She's in the States. She's in Wisconsin. Woo, that's where I'm from. And that's not the reason why I watch her, but that's where she lives. She's Filipina, and man, is she good. She's very easy to listen to. She seems very adept and intelligent about what she's doing with plants. That's all I can tell you about it. It's relaxing. It's nice to watch. Do I got a bunch of plants around here? No, but if I did, I'll tell you what, I'd go watch her channel to learn a thing or two about plants. Another one is called Moody Blooms, and she's really good also. Very easy listening, nothing like rammed down your throat. She talks about hanging plant baskets and just a variety of things, and I just think she's worthwhile to take a look at. And you might learn something. Another one is Cactus Caffeine. This is another Philippine gal, and guess what she's good at? That's right, cactus. Who'd have thought? But people have hobbies doing different things. But it's so cool to watch her videos. I think so. So give them a look. When it comes to live streams, there's so many out there. Oh my gosh, so many out there that I'd like to talk about. But a couple that right now I just want to point out, and more to come later, would be Tom and Ruth's Philippine Adventures. Now you can watch this couple live stream 4 times a week, but they do other things too. Ruth has her own channel, and she does cake decorating and talks about some other things locally here in the Philippines. And Tom gives a lot of good information on that really benefit expats or current events that are taking place in the Philippines and things like that. But together, when they do their live stream, they've got a great following. You can go on there. They're family oriented. You can ask them any question. He'll give you his email address. So if you're thinking about coming here to the Philippines or things like that, great channel to go check out. And all the people that are consistently in their live stream are outstanding. In fact, that's the way it is with a lot of these. That's probably why I choose these people and others as we go forward, because they're very friendly. The people that visit their rooms are very friendly, because I have been into some live streams where I barely got a hello or acknowledgement from the host, said hello and reached out to few people, nothing, not a word. Stayed 30 minutes, said my goodbyes, nothing, not a word. No problem, that's fine. So I went back and visited that channel again. Same thing. So kind of like, well, see you later. And that's okay, I don't mind that. And we'll talk about that sometime. I'll let you know more about how I feel with and what to expect and how to react when you do go into somebody's live stream, because there's some key components in there that can help you grow your channel. So, a lot of you already know this, but I'm just giving you my perspective, you know, tropical perspective. Another great live stream channel is Mugs It's Organic, and again, you're going to see all the official titles at the end of this video. This is a Filipina gal that I really could have put her in the category of variety, because that's my next category, because she does a lot of things, but I put her in the live stream category because she's very, very open-armed and accepting, and this is a predominantly Filipina Tagalog type live stream, but she speaks perfect English, and she invites me in there to stay, and when I have a question, or if I'm silent, not saying that, she'll reach out to me, say, Tropical Tim, how you doing, how's things going? And everyone that visits her room is very friendly, so I get a lot of hellos, a lot of shout outs, and a lot of subscribers. The third one I want to talk about is Filipina Senior Blog Denmark. Nice lady, just a really super nice lady. Now these hours, depending on where you are in the world, they're different. But again, a predominantly Filipino Tagalog speaking channel, but absolutely 100% accepts English speaking visitors, and she reaches out, and these people actually shout you out. The more I visit, and they can see I'm saying hello, and I'm friendly to their other visitors, and they're friendly to me, and there's just a lot of good back and forth. They shout you out. And so does Tom and Ruth. They will shout you out, and you don't have to have a channel, but they'll shout you out that you're a good person, you know, things like that. So again, these are just a couple. I'll show you some more at the end. One more as far as live stream is Bangus and Mash. This is a Filipina, again predominantly Filipina Tagalog speaking live stream channel in Australia, and she is so cool. She is just so warm and inviting to anybody that comes into a room. You never get turned away. Everybody in the room usually says hello to you. What can I say? That's why I've selected these folks, and I could select a lot more. Somebody has to be first as I initiate this little part of my journey. So for variety channels, and I'm talking about people that do a whole bunch of different things. The first one I want to talk about is She's World, like She's, S-H-E, as her real name is Sheila, but you can call her She. Wonderful lady, her and her husband Casey, they got a great channel, and they do different things. They'll do a little bit of live streaming, they'll do cooking, they do family things, and they even do sit down, straight out emotional kind of talk about things in their life, or they'll be willing to hear about things in your life and things like that. So definitely want to check out She's World. Emily and Son, Filipina here in the Philippines, doesn't live too far from me. Excellent channel, real super intelligent, nice lady. She does everything from traveling around to cooking to live streams to going into malls and shopping, and just an array of things. But again, just a friendly channel. Everyone that visits her in her live stream, again, are very friendly, easy to listen to. You just don't feel no pressure. You can come and go as you please. Really great channel. And the last one I'm going to talk about in variety is Sharina Wheelock Vlogs. Sharina Wheelock Vlogs. Another good variety channel. She'll do LS. She does travel. She does cooking. She does family things. Again, she's very inviting. She'll never turn you away. I've gone into several of these rooms many times, and it said, hey, I'm on my way out the door. I saw that you were live. I was scrolling, just kind of surfing. Saw you there. I just want to give you a quick shout out, say hello, boom out. They don't have no problem with it. Hey, thanks for stopping. It's so good to see you. Get back when you can, yada, yada, yada. I just watched your latest video, and everybody make sure you go and check out Tropical Tim and what they're doing, what a live stream host is supposed to do. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So with that, I want to end this. I didn't want it to get too long. Definitely, I'm going to put these at the end again so you can check them out. Please give them a look. Just once. Just give them a look. Nobody's asked me to do this. And I'm going to be shouting out a whole lot more of you, you know, as time goes on. And I just wanted to pay tribute. to these people. And every time I watch their video or their live stream, I don't know what happens, but I'm always compelled to have me an ice cold San Miguel beer. That's right, San Miguel Pale Pilsen. Walang Katapa. Peace out, guys.